Hi, this is Sherry. I'm at the Antique Mall, the Factory Antique Mall in Verona, Virginia. I'm going to do a little walk through. This place is gigantic, and let you see. I love to stop here on my trips and pick up odds and ends, mostly for junk journals. Thanks for taking this journey with me. This place is so large that they have divided it into street numbers and street names, like Main Street, First Street, Second Street, Third Street, and so on. I'm always on the lookout for books. Here are some, and I believe these books here, they have pretty good prices on them, from what I remember. And I always look for books that are inexpensive and would make good basics for journals, or even just use the cover because it has a good solid book board in it. And because there's so many booths here, the price, I can find some booths that have really good prices, because if it's something I'm going to take apart, I definitely don't want to spend a lot of money on it. I'll have to check these prices out when I have both hands free. 85 cents plus tax. I wonder if that's the price. I like books that have writing in them too, to use for journals, because it's just been, adds some of the story to it, since we don't know. Of course, many things I'm not interested in, such as tools. My father used to collect a lot of tools. I'm just going to walk down this aisle. I mean, it's great for just buying lots of things. Here we have some nice, inexpensive pieces of jewelry. And they're almost as inexpensive as at thrift stores. So good for making dangles and other decorations for journals. This is a cool book here. $4. Maybe. Okay. Some really cool hat boxes. Here's something interesting. All this cross-stitched quilted squares, $15. Here's another cross-stitch that, if it's priced right, can be used for covering journals, $8. I'll open it up and see. I could maybe use that in several different journals, and that would make it worthwhile. I'm sorry, as I'm moving the camera around, I am not always speaking loudly enough for you to understand what I'm saying. Clothes. Usually I might get clothes at thrift stores to cut up. Okay. Here's a pretty, I've seen one of these online, just beautiful. More books. Yep. More stuff. Vintage cookbooks and odds and ends. Okay. I hope you can see I'm walking kind of fast. I should probably walk slower. I'm trying to look for some of my favorite booths. It's quite a bit here. Some pretty chairs. I like that. Beanie Babies. Salt and pepper shakers to add for your collection. I don't collect them, but I think they're cute. Cool kitchen utensils. Okay, now I'm coming to one of my favorite booths where I can usually find some laces and trims and fabrics. She repurposes items. Here's a nice little old flour sack or tablecloth salt sack, I guess it is, table salt. Linens. And this is what I like, is to look into these baskets. There's usually so many things in here, and often they're pretty good prices. Like this is $4. I might not pay that much for it, but I'll have to check them out. Look at these linens. I mean, this is it. I love it. Look at this pile. And many pieces are very reasonable, and I can cut them up and use them in several journals. Yeah, beautiful. More. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at all these. Sometimes I'll get a big spool of something, depending on the price, of course. This is $8. It's totally polyester, so I don't know, I might not do that. This looks like a collar. Handkerchiefs. Have to keep installing my handkerchiefs. More linens. Fabrics, fabric pieces, a lot of small fabric pieces. All bundled up, ready to go. And like I said, most of the items are a reasonable price. And most of the items here are truly vintage. Look at all that. Much better than a Joann's. This is a beautiful item that the lady made. So cute. Quilts, tablecloths. Sometimes I can find pieces of quilts here. Here's a big piece of chenille. It probably is expensive, and I got some chenille recently at an antique store for a very good price. Now, I always have to look closely because there could be things hidden in the corners. More cute fabrics, vintage. All right, I think I'm gonna have to shop now. Merry Christmas to all of you. And enjoy your day. More look at some goodies. Oh, I just saw this book cover. Let me show you. Look at that. I don't know what she's charging. $22. It's just a book cover that you can slip on. Very cool, very cool. I don't think I'll buy that though. I can make that for a lot less. All right. Happy New Year.